Today I'm going to review this fetching data from database. So first step, fetching data from database by using this get links, which will return a list. Here we have a list and the type of the list is links class, which is the three properties we have, as you can remember, the ID and the title and the link. So it's going to be returned as a list, as you can see here. First, we're passing the API by using this get function, which is part of the HTTP package, and whenever the process of fetching data is finished, the fetch data will be stored in this response variable. Then we're going to check if the status code equal 200. If it does, that means we fetched the data successfully. Then we're going to decode the retrieved data, which is stored in this response.body. Then here we will return a list, as you can see here. But before returning a list, we have a list of objects. The retrieved data from the API is a list of objects. So here I'm going to map the list of objects into a list of widgets by using this method, and it takes this function, and inside of this function we have link as an input. This link holds the data retrieved from the API. You can name it whatever you want. Then this function will return the list by using this factory constructor. We're going to pass the list of objects to the factory constructor. Let me just show you the links class, and it has this factory constructor. As you can see here, we're going to pass the list of objects here to the factory constructor, and it's going to pass a key and its value to this map. Then it will return links. So what we mean by links, it's the constructor of the class. So these properties will be initialized whenever we return the links constructor. And here we have an argument, which is the class property, and its value is the path of the ID. And as you can see here is the path of the ID. So here we're assigning the path of the ID to this property, and the same for the title and link. We're gonna give the paths for all of these threes and assign them to these three properties. So here all of these properties will be initialized. So here we got an instance of the links class by using this factory constructor, and we got the properties of the links class. I mean those three, and each one holds its path mapped to the API. Then we will return it as a list. Here I'm going to show you in more details. So here we have the list of objects. It's going to pass to this map method, and it has this function, and it takes the object as an input for it, and it's going to be executed on every single link. So first it's going to be executed on this link, then the second link, and so on. So when we have the first link passed to this function, it's going to return it as a list. And before returning it as a list, we're going to pass it to the factory constructor, as you can see here, as a key value pair. For example, here we have the title as a key, and its value is going to be Flutter. Then we will return the constructor of link class, and we're going to initialize the properties. So here we have the property as an argument, and its value is the path of the ID, and next the title argument and its value title, which is the path, and the last one is this argument, which is called link, and its value is the path of the link. And then we're going to turn it into a list. And here we have the list view. So how can we display the data into the user interface? And here, as you can see, as we mentioned before, the data is stored in this data snapshot dot data and the index of it. Then we're going to add this dot title. This title is coming from this class title. It was initialized in this step, so it holds the path of the title and the path of the link and the path of the ID. So all we have to do, we have the list and we have the index, and all we have to do just pass in the path, and the title is going to be displayed inside the text widget, and the same for the ID and the link as well.